sneaker releases. So I promised I would talk about this, so let's talk about it. The Spongebob series.
Today, we talk about...
This did release, and this is the Nike... What's the official name of this? The Nike, or Spongebob Kyrie Irving series. So we're just looking through a set of these. This is a gorgeous set of the shoes here. So we've got... I don't know the exact Kyrie models. I'm not a big Kyrie guy, both as a player and for the sneaker. More of a Kobe guy, player and sneaker. LeBron guy, player and sneaker. KD, a little bit. Russell Westbrook, a lot. Player, less the sneaker, but I have fucked with the sneaker enough because I'm a fan of his. But yeah, Kyrie, I just wasn't, I was never on board from the beginning. I really didn't like the look of the first shoe. And even as a player, going from Duke right to, with a shortened career due to injury, right into Cleveland as the #1 pick. And Cleveland wasn't interesting back then. I just never latched on to Kyrie or related to him on any of those levels. And then you throw in the flat earth-ish and all this other off the court garbage that's surrounding him. It's just, it's never something I've been attached to. What I will say, one of the sickest, if not the sickest handles I've ever seen, and I'm super jealous because I have maybe the most garbage handles you've ever seen outside of Stanley from The Office in season 1 of The Office and the basketball episode. Let me tell you. With that said, back to these Kyrie releases. I'll say this. I didn't go for them for the reasons I just mentioned regarding Kyrie. But on top of that, I was never a huge SpongeBob watcher growing up. I love the memes. I love its popularity in pop culture. But yeah, it just wasn't something that really spoke to me enough to get. So I totally skipped. But it's kind of interesting. They covered, so we'll go through the list here. We have Squidward in this light tealish color, which makes sense, right? Then we have Patrick. This is Patrick. In this classic pink. Then we got the SpongeBob in the yellow, obviously, with an interesting looking wavy swoosh. Then we have, there's Patrick again. Where's the other ones? There's a red one that's Mr. Crab. And then there's also, what's the last one? Oh, Sandy Cheeks. Hey. So you got to give it its due as far as its relevance in pop culture. But as far as sneaker culture, I just can't see this as being a thing. Clearly, given Kyrie's age, he's younger than me, so he probably this probably hit home for him a lot more than it does for me, and that's great. I'm glad. Dude, if I could get a Beast Wars collab with Nike, if I was this OD basketball player, I'd fucking take it. Are you serious? But and I wouldn't care if anyone else was into it. I really wouldn't. So Nike probably wouldn't greenlight it, but. With that said, good for Kyrie, man. If you love the show, which I'm guessing he does, this kind of reminds me of the cereal series he did, where he did the Lucky Charms and the was it Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I want to say the rollout for those, especially the boxes and the packaging, was just A1. Oh my god, I still skipped on those because again, cereal themed sneaker, especially because I don't still care about those cereals nowadays. Same thing with this cartoon. Wasn't a huge fan growing up, so or a diehard fan. So I was like, this is cute and it's fun. But yeah, I'm not going for it. But hey, if you're about it, both as a huge Kyrie fan and a fan of SpongeBob, by all means, go for it. You see Kyrie here holding the kick. So yeah, good for Kyrie, man. This is dope. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that segment. Why don't we keep it moving?